Two men are hurdling the fence with our camera bag. So that was interesting.
There's been a couple letdowns today.
Trying to take a couple deep breaths, make the best out of the next couple hours. Good morning from Zadar, everybody. It has been a fantastic start of the day. Early because of this little one again, but we are nonetheless excited to go and explore the beaches. A little bit later today we're going to Krka National Park to see the waterfall and then head our way down to Split. The sun is shining, it is absolutely beautiful, 75 degrees right now, and we're just about to head into the old part, the peninsula of Zadar, where we've been told that it is nearly 3,000 or over 3,000 years old. We're ready to go check it out.
You have sunscreen on, a hat, your baked goods, and a banana. You are set, Willa.
Colors explode like the 4th of July. Summertime glow got me feeling alright. We know, let's go. The sun is calling and we're out in the street. We're all hanging together and we don't need a thing. We know, let's go. Tastes so sweet and I can't deny it. Life's a treat, I just wanna try it. This is the good life, soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams, we're living wild and free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams, yeah, this is the good life. Can't deny it, life's a treat, I just wanna try it. This is the good life, soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams, we're living wild and free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams, yeah, this is the good life.
It was so fun to hop into the ocean with Tanner. Willow is asleep. She's still asleep, so it was like a little tiny date for us. But Zadar is incredible. Everything's just neutral colors. I love that. Adriatic feel is really fun to experience, and it reminds us of our moments in Italy and other places around the world.
Good morning, everyone from Split, Croatia. We are here at the market near the center of the city. Just gonna grab some breakfast before we head out into our boat tour to see the Blue Lagoon today. We're very excited. We spent the night last night. We got to eat dinner, explore some of the city, and today we are here for the full day. Because of the rain and because we wanted a night off, we didn't film anything yesterday, but today we're really excited to show our day here in Split. Well, what an interesting start of the day. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. We've got lots of tasty treats, aka banana, raspberries, watermelon, bread, prosciutto even. And we come back to get on our boat to leave, and it was loaded. The guy said there was only 4 other people, so it would have been perfect. It would have been like 6 with us, right? And then we come back and there's 9 people on the boat, and I was like, not that we weren't lied to, but almost like hard to just think that they weren't just trying to pressure us to get in there. Luckily we hadn't paid anything, and so we decided not to get on the boat because we wanted to be outside rather than just being inside the cabin the whole time. Probably a good thing.
Tanner's forgetting an important story. So we booked a morning cruise this morning at like 7 a.m., which we know was last minute. We were going to do a half-day tour, a different excursion than the one that Tanner's mentioning. We were going to go to Blue Lagoon and then go to Trogir, which is that city. Anyways, turns out we had an email that said there's no one else on the excursion, and so it has to be canceled.
So ultimately,
there's been a couple letdowns today.
We're gonna have some snacks. Willa's getting some milk right now, trying to take a couple deep breaths, make the best out of the next couple hours before we try to get an afternoon tour. So
honestly though, I mean, this is what comes of traveling. We don't feel like we hit these moments that often, so they're bound to happen, and we're just gonna make the most out of it. The market here in Split is awesome. There were so many different booths selling vegetables and fruits and figs, things that grow in this area, olive oil, and so it was just really fun to get a taste of the Croatian cuisine, and we're excited to try some of them.
Really great blend. Honestly, the cheese is much oilier than I thought. And I think maybe because it's getting warmer out. But that prosciutto, that's my favorite thing we've got. Well, things got very interesting very quickly there. We were enjoying a couple nice moments of just swimming with Willa in the water and enjoying this beautiful day here in Split. And we were in the shallow end, thankfully, and I took a look around. I can see Marissa and Willa still out there playing in the water right now, but I turned around once, and I thought I just saw some people standing behind our bags and whatever, and I was like, interesting. They were just behind this little bush and fence behind us, and I didn't really think much about it at first. I had been keeping an eye on it every now and then. Then all of a sudden I turn around and I look again after about 10, 15, 20 seconds, and sure shooting. 2 men are hurdling the fence with our camera bag. I had our camera bag, our drone, probably 30 euros worth of money. Nothing crazy compared to the drone, our stabilizer, several $1,000s worth of equipment, and headed off. Thankfully our IDs and everything weren't in there, but my heart started bumping, and so I sprint across this 50 meters of beach, jump up and over this retaining wall, jump over this fence, and I start sprinting in the street. I'm barefoot and I start yelling, and oh man, thankfully there was this very sweet lady from Argentina, so if I ever get to meet you again, thank you. The sweet lady who responded to my calls for help. And I asked where did they go, and she just pointed and ran off in a direction as well. And thankfully we were able to go around a corner, we saw a restaurant, we asked them if they saw where they'd went, and luckily right at the same time they pointed me to the left, and we went down this other alleyway. Thankfully they had dropped the backpack on the side and they had barely started to get it open, and so thankfully nothing was taken. We verified, we looked around, we had everything was accounted for kind of thing, and just we trust quite a bit, and we don't want to trust even in your hometown or area. You got to be like on the lookout for things because you never know what's going to happen. But today, counting our blessings very well that I was able to see at the time, that I was able to go and catch them, that they hadn't hid or they hadn't got away in a car or anything like that. So honestly, still a very enjoyable time. But now we're probably going to call it a day at the beach and go back to the hotel, grab a little bit of rest, and call it that. Overall, feeling very blessed for not losing anything that we had. We need to do a better job at keeping close eye on our things. We do a pretty good job, but this is just one of those moments where it was in the shade. We wanted to have a place for Will to relax, but anyway, in a nutshell, still having a great time here in Split. Definitely going to be one for the memories, and super grateful for those from Croatia who helped us talk to the boys and find out that they don't have anything else. The police did not have to get involved, and you know, hopefully the guys can make better decisions in the future, and we can also make it easier so that that doesn't happen to us.
This is so cool!
How do I look? Are you ready for a swim? Yeah, you.
Set, go. Like I was saying before Will biffed it, we are on our half-day cruise. We took a little nap before we got here, and so far it's been wonderful. We're just actually ending it. We stopped at the Blue Lagoon. First we went to the city of Trogir, which was stunning. The buildings were high, the walkways were really narrow, and it was just so picturesque. Can't get over the color of the architecture and the history here. Trogir itself is over 3,000 years old, which is not even something I can comprehend. It's been a good day. Croatia so far has been crazy with all the experience we had today, but we're happy to end it on such a high note. Throughout all of this, Willa has been a champ. She was giving Tanner and I the cutest cuddles while we're sitting in the sea and our boat is just going over the biggest waves, and she's just calm. So she's definitely getting used to travel. We are so happy we have her because it just makes the travels even better. And yeah, Croatia's beauty is incredible. Well, we are closing out our 3.5-day trip in Croatia. We're gonna hit the road, go back to Germany. It's a long way ahead of us, but we've got our snacks here at the Croatian market. We have figs, sugared almonds, baked goods, fruit, bananas, raspberries. So we are ready for the car ride, kind of. It has been a blast in Croatia. We won't forget the memories that were made here, both good and bad. Croatia should be on your bucket list. The people here are so friendly. We got stopped so frequently, especially with Willa. Just now someone was waving at her. We've loved getting to know the culture a little bit more. We did taste some foods that we didn't show on here. We'll highly recommend some of those. We'll list them below in the description. Be sure to give them a check out and a try when you come to Croatia. Thanks for being here. See you next time.
We all come alive. This is the good life.